On July 24th, 2023, in Niagara Falls, New York, an unidentified officer approached a group of protesters from Bloodstained Men, an organization that opposes circumcision. The group was standing on a public city sidewalk holding graphic signs. The officer ordered them to pack up and leave, warning that they could face arrest for disorderly conduct if they did not comply. The exchange that followed was recorded on camera.
Yeah. Hold on. Gentlemen, you can remove the signs or you can come with me. Up to you.
Officer, we are the Bloodstained Men. We believe we have a constitutional right to hold signs in
Okay,
public.
well, it's vulgar and it affects other people.
The
We got called on it.
The ACLU has defended our right to protest in
You have the
public
word
spaces.
foreskin and penis on your signs
Officer,
for public view.
Officer, I suggest you call the city attorney before you push your viewpoint further than this.
I'm telling you to pack it up and move. If you refuse to disperse, you'll be arrested for disorderly conduct.
Who will you arrest? Me or all of us?
All of you.
And you and how many officers are you going to bring
Right
out to
behind
do
you.
it? So
Don't worry, there's more coming.
So you are saying we don't have a right to protest in this town?
Not here on a city sidewalk.
Could you show us the code enforcement?
City sidewalk.
Could
right
you
here.
show it to us?
No.
You're
you
not-
can look it up because you should have got a permit before
We
you
don't
were
need a
out here.
permit. The Constitution is our permit,
You need
officer.
a permit out here.
So what is your demand?
Disperse.
Do you realize that puts you in league with only a handful of cities? We've been over 500 cities across the United
it's time
States.
to go. I'm telling you to go, or we can do it my way. Up to you.
Why do you say it's your way? Who ordered you to do it? So you're doing it on your own?
Because of this.
Because of what?
You have blood on your crotches.
Any laws, officer. We are not breaking any laws. We have a constitutional right to protest. We have a constitutional right to protest in the United States. Were you raised in the same country I was raised in? We have a constitutional right to protest.
So you're refusing to disperse?
I didn't say that. We're talking.
No.
I want to see the legal citation.
It's disperse?
Now, what do you mean by disperse?
Go back to your vehicles, pack it up.
What you just saw raises serious First Amendment concerns, and the officer's own words may have made the issue even clearer. The First Amendment does not only protect speech people agree with or find comfortable, it also protects speech that others may find upsetting or offensive. The U.S. Supreme Court made this clear in Snyder v. Phelps, 2011, when a court ruled that speech on public streets about matters of public concern can remain protected, even when it causes emotional distress. In this case, the Bloodstained Men were standing on a public sidewalk in a public space, speaking about an issue they believe is important to the public. That is exactly the type of setting where free speech protections are strongest. The officer's biggest mistake may have been stating on camera that the signs and images were the reason he wanted them to leave. In many situations, officials avoid directly targeting speech and instead rely on separate behavior claims, which can make cases harder to prove. Here, the recorded comments appear to link the order directly to the content of the protest message. That could create a strong basis for a civil rights challenge.
Who is your duty officer? Who is your duty lieutenant?
Our duty lieutenant?
Who is in charge?
He's long and gone by now.
Who is in charge?
Probably a B shift lieutenant.
We would like to talk to someone higher than you, officer.
Okay.
We feel that you're making
well, you can put the signs in your vehicle till the duty lieutenant shows up.
We would like to talk to someone in charge, officer. You are making a very bad mistake in judgment here. We have a constitutional right.
We also want to be clear that we're not here to get arrested.
We are not here to
assert our rights as much as possible, but we do not. Our goal is not to cause a problem for anyone.
We don't need a permit. The ACLU has confirmed that we don't need a permit to protest on public streets and sidewalks.
You're blocking the sidewalk.
We're not blocking the sidewalk.
You're on the sidewalk.
We do not block the sidewalk. We do not block any.
What I'm saying is, all right,
Mike, move over a little bit so that they can't claim that we're blocking the sidewalk.
If you're not on the sidewalk, then you're going to be on Sunoco property.
We are not going on private property, officer. Can you please bring?
And now you're on the sidewalk.
Can you please bring your?
They're already on their way.
Whoever's in
They're
charge
already on their way.
Because I'm willing to talk to you, but we are firmly convinced that we have a constitutional right to do this.
You're convinced or assured?
We know. We're assured.
Okay, because
the ACLU will back us up on that.
Okay.
The report of indecent exposure was the first point in this encounter that could have given police a reason to check the situation. If dispatch truly received that complaint, officers were justified in attending the area to look into it, since it involves a potential criminal offense. However, the appropriate first step in that situation would have been simple observation. Officers could have stayed back, watched for a short time, and quickly confirmed whether any illegal activity was actually taking place. That alone would likely have resolved the matter if the report was incorrect. Instead, the officers immediately moved in, gave dispersal instructions, and threatened arrest. This escalated the situation rather than calmly verifying the initial information. Legal precedent in Florida v. JL 2000 makes clear that an unverified tip, without supporting evidence or independent police observation, is not enough to justify even a brief stop. In this case, there was no confirmed wrongdoing, and no officer personally witnessed any criminal act. Because of that, the report alone did not provide sufficient grounds to order people off a public sidewalk.
This is day 4. We were in Orchard Park earlier today.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Fine. The police didn't bother us a bit. We were in David, what other cities?
we were in Orchard Park this morning. We were in,
borderline auditors.
Oneonta, Binghamton.
We were in Oneonta yesterday.
It was reported that you guys were exposing yourselves. Was anybody exposing their
That's
private
absolutely false.
Okay,
That is absolutely false. The officer said that someone called in and said that we were exposing. That is absolutely false, officer. Absolutely false. And that's the second time I've heard that over the years. We've been doing this for 11 years. Several years ago, someone called.
I'm just telling you what it was reported.
I understand that, and I believe you because it happened before. But we're not insane.
No, but you're with them too? Over
Yeah,
there?
we're all together.
Yeah, they're all together, but no one was exposing themselves?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not. That would. We are not lunatics, officer.
So you are.
No, I understand. You got
You
that
have a right to
report.
protest. I'm not saying you don't. I guess the only issue would be obviously if there was any exposing yourselves or.
Officer, we have been doing this for 11
they're
years.
calling you.
We've been doing this for 11 years, officer.
4-3.
We pride ourselves on like getting along with the cops. We have cops in our movement. We actually have cops in our movement.
Oh, sure you have. Hello. People with foreskin? Yes. And bloody crotches. They're on the sidewalk. They do not have their pants down around their ankles. No, just the words, the verbiage. Okay. All right. Thank you. Good God. Where is he? Benny! 3-7. Oh my God.
A phone call at that moment likely prevented a serious legal fallout for the department. Whoever made that call appeared to understand a key point the officer on scene did not. People cannot be removed from a public sidewalk simply because their message is unpopular or controversial. The officer's later remark about the group being on a public sidewalk was essentially irrelevant by that stage. A public sidewalk is not a restricted space that police can clear it will due to complaints. It is a traditional public forum where free expression and peaceful assembly are protected. This principle has long been recognized by the Supreme Court, including in Hague versus Committee for Industrial Organization 1939, which affirmed that streets and sidewalks are held in trust for public use and discussion. Looking at the officer's actions as a whole, the situation escalated quickly. He mentioned arrest for disorderly conduct without clearly establishing a legal basis, did not reference any specific law when asked, and appeared to justify moving the group based on the content of their protest. He also referred to a permit requirement without supporting details, and did not take the simplest step of briefly observing the situation before intervening. When asked to involve a supervisor, the initial response was dismissive, which added concerns about how the encounter was handled. Importantly, the issue does not appear to be bad intent, but rather a misunderstanding of the law. Assuming that offensive or unpopular speech automatically qualifies as disorderly conduct is incorrect and can lead to costly legal consequences for public agencies. The supervisor who intervened receives credit for stopping the escalation before it worsened. However, a more detailed explanation to the officer about what went wrong would have been more effective than a quick resolution. The protesters, meanwhile, remained calm, understood their rights, requested a supervisor appropriately, and adjusted their position slightly to avoid unnecessary conflict. Their approach reflected experience in handling similar public demonstrations.